I'm Riley Harvey for VCN, and we are live tonight with West London Cycling in their VR racing series. And we've got the really quick racing style on tonight, 15.84 kilometers, and it's going to be a fast race, almost entirely flat. We've got 139 riders online so far. Just keeps on creeping up. See how many we can get on tonight, and we'll see how well the rig copes with this number of riders. It'll be a while since we've covered an event with this number of riders with this level of graphics on, so hopefully we won't get too much stuttering and jumping off the start line. Even if we do, that'll hopefully ease out as we get through the event. And we're covering the West London racing tonight. Going to try and cover the whole race, but we will be focusing somewhat on the RIAC team. RIAC have brought their own ladies team into the event tonight, and the first event they're racing in, so we're going to see how they get on. I was supposed to have done some interviews with the ladies in the run-up to this, but I've not been able to find the time, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll catch up with them at some point during the series and see how they're getting on, see how they're enjoying it. Richard Akers from RIAC isn't able to offer full training to everybody, but he is really trying to encourage as many ladies to take part in the racing as possible. So if you're interested in doing that, then over on RIAC website there is some information on taking part in these events. So we can see Wendy Wonderwheels there, RK after a name for RIAC. There's Oistenson, Hamilton, C Mendes there as well from RIAC. So the RIAC ladies grouping together. Big bunch of Apple riders there again, front together. Richard Akers there as well. Karen Bailey's in this group. Karen Bailey's been riding the Moon Riders event, the Heroica series, on Mondays, and has been smashing it in that event. Junker there as well. Now we've got Archon. Not sure if these are all ladies here, because Archon is running as a male avatar. Ben Hammond Phillips just asking if we can have a look at the front. So yeah, of course. So firing up to the front end here, we've got Doug Hart pulling away at the front, Van Bears, Cure the Bag, Hammond, Clement Clarkson checking all on the front there, and someone's just taking a bit of a flyer at the front board, and that is Aaron. Still a big pack at the front end here. Count the name of Jonathan Crane there. Stephen Brearley from No Pins takes the front. Back here is still a 90, 94, 95 strong, something like that. That's a big group. Got some Ratio racers in. We'll look and see who's there. Ratio racer off the front now. There as well. Remaining, still a big group together here. Dave Morrison putting a big push in for ladies racing. Tom Gates riding the Buffalo bike at the back. Ratio Racing Solly, name I'm familiar with the Ratio Racing team. New member or in for a while. Big spread of Ratio Racing teammates in there for you, Ben. Dave Morrison, who organises these races, is incredibly active on social media, and he also runs the West London website, so want any information on the events, if get it from. "12 kilometers left remaining." Gay goes off the front there. Some of these names. Jonathan Crane in 82nd position there. DC just saying hopefully 3R and no pins are amongst it. There's definitely some no pins riders up there. See them on the bottom right side of the screen there. Hard to pick out any individual riders in melee. But coming up to a lump, see if there's any separation as we go over this lump, and then drop back in and check on the REAC ladies, see how they're going on. Seeing a little bit of thinning here. Some breaking up starting to happen. Anders Ostergaard saying there's no black sheep in the peloton today. I'm not seeing any black sheep in the race so far. Say that there isn't any. Missed them out. I've just seen a little bit of shaving of the peloton there. Ratio Racing rear guard of West London cyclist kits there as well. Few riders just trailing off the back there. Dolly rolling off the front. Ratio Racing. Check putting in a big push coming up into this climb. Eager to thin the crowd out a little bit. 450 watts there. And Mard comes through from Pedalers. Keradine for no pins coming through as well. Split happening after the 15th rider there, McAlpine. Greenhouse, she's in the front group. Really stringing it out now, that climb. Pins themselves towards the front in that little tricky section. Three riders off the front there working together. Peloton, which was 95 strong, now looking to be about 50 strong. 55, Simon Miller of SDW there at the back. Of course, flattened out somewhat, so I'm just going to drop back, as I say, check in on the team React. Pace in at position 135 and Snell. Linda van Dijk there. Judy Frankel under OTR. Inosa. Jessica Fraser and on TCC. Grant there for TCC also. Van der Laan, Rodart. Riesli with Wendy Wonderwheels. First of the React ladies. On there. On. Move. Mendes, so React team split slightly. Big cheers coming in for Vanna and Rob Miller. Back with them in a moment. Novi just passing Witsky there. Kevin Unsworth. Karen Bailey now in a little group with Not Real Rides, Shields, and now it's Ace rider for React in the group. Moving forward, Kevin is real pace now. Ace, wheel of Evan Unsworth, letting him go. Karen Bailey jumping onto it as well. There we got Junker with Gail, and I think that's Holly Larson there. Hep Snaver Anderson is asking who's got favourites for the sprint front group. Junker, Larson, Gale there. Gilmore and Reese. White riding under React kit with Shields a little bit further down the road. Under the halfway banner. Kinder. Cummins. Jay Reed for the pedaliers, and got Con in the group there for React. Not sure if they are using a male avatar. Place is being shouted up for the sprint Woods place. I'm not seeing him. Mix. Polo, Daniel, Linares, Smith, Caroline Ruta, the highest placed React lady at the moment. Elias, Racio Racing. Bit of love given out for Nick Greenhouse there. He's usually good on these flat sprints, is what Anders Ostergaard is saying. Bjork, 8th position. Group of Stevens, Duffy, Ozeld, Suds, Patter's just being dropped there. Still, we here to the front here now. We've got Neil Walker, Buckley, Hall, Alsop, riders. Sutherland. Front now, got Connolly, Elliott, Clement, Green. The riders that we've mentioned so far. No Clace. That's Rob Miller. Oh. Apologies if you don't get a shout out if you're in the stream. Hard to catch everybody's name in a big packed race like this. Jackson at the back end. I think this is the lead group we're working up to now. Jackson and Van Beers. Van Beers just dropping off that group. Pace is really high again. It's just a little lump. Sibley, Cooper dropping off the back as well, as is Hamilton and S. Hamilton and S still fighting to try and stay with that front group. Front group now thinned out to about 49 riders, I think, in the front group. Jonathan Crane, back end of things, making the most of the drafting as he's practicing for the upcoming Echelon Racing League again. Restart Racing jersey, I think. James Melville's in the mix. Stephen Braley, Vanna's there. Vanna's had a shout out. And Wooter Place. I've spotted Wooter Place now as well. Rocket Roy Neal up near the front end of things. Ollie from Racio Racing, who's doing a lot of the work earlier on, still in the mix. Riders, teammate just chasing on. Little group trying to break away at the front here. Bard and Malicek, joined by Doug Hart. Doug pushes on, make the move stick. Just 2.8 kilometers remaining for these lead riders. Doing everything they can to try and thin this group out before they get to the sprint. Greenhouse up near the front. Soderberg, Aaron. Rob Miller getting a shout out. Rob Miller for the win from TC. aerial shot going up to the finish line. This is going to be very hectic. Our eyes on the riders that have been shouted out. We've got Wouter Claes, Nick Greenhalgh, Rob Miller. Doug Hart once again pushes on. Hart for pedal airs. Stretching out a little bit, testing the legs of the guys following. Gives a wave. No pins, barred from no pins. Picks it up as well. Little group of 5 here. .4 kilometers remaining. Is there going to be anybody brave enough to take a drop on this bunch and go from a big distance? Solly up to the front. Back on Team ADR. Coming up underneath the Flamme Rouge. Greenhalgh still in the mix there. Marichek, Wouter Claes up near the front. +50 kilometers per hour. Hammond for Rassia Racing comes up to the fore. Easing slightly. Even Brearley comes up. Had to watch those power bars turn red. Can't bend. Rob Miller's on the front. Nick Greenhalgh is going. Goes Doug Hart. Nick comes past. Who's this on the right hand side coming flying? It's Arhan. Arhan's going. Nick's going again. Wouter Claes is in the mix. Matt Hammond coming from far back. 100 meters left to go. Is that Solly? Matt Hammond. Bowen. Oh, there's right on the right side there. Who come through to win that then? Secure the bag from nowhere came through. Matt Hammond in second. Ned Bowen in third. Marichek, who did so much work earlier on, comes through in fourth. Askew in fifth. Vanna in sixth. Chekon in seventh. Carradine in eighth. Looker in ninth. Nick Greenhalgh comes through in 10th. Samet, we're going to have to fly through these names just to get back to the next riders on the road because there's going to be another pack coming through any second now. Cox comes through 46th. Pate in 47th. Mike Ware in 48th. And Simon Mill in 49th. Hamilton 50th. Cooper just passing Negra there, and then Sibley comes through in 54th. Beale being passed by Gillies. And Wayne Schnitzlin comes through there. Connolly, massive pack comes flying through. Medley in 70th position. I'm sorry I'm flying through these riders so quickly, just trying to catch in packs coming through. Medley comes through in 70th. Green just holding it to the line there. Close finish between Hall, Bickley and Schmidt. Sutherland, Walker. Van Hagen just being passed by. Close held here. Van Hagen manages to hold it back. Duffy dropping suds there. Solstrom. Stevens comes through. Larson. That was a huge peloton come through there at the beginning. Can flick the camera back fast enough. I have to get the replays working, I think, on this one. next time we cover it. Larson and Bjork. So we're looking out for our first React ladies team mates coming through. Bjork comes over the line at 87th. Daniel holding a 200-meter gap from Nyland. Nyland holding up a gap on Smits and Newton, but Smits, Newton, Linares and Caroline Reuter are all close together. Pack finished again. Cavalius from Ratio Racing goes. They're going to take 90th position with Linares coming through 91st. Caroline Reuter coming through in 92nd. Then Newton. Then Smits. And then Smith. Archon managed to drop the little group there with. Coming over the line from Jay Reid takes 97th. Then Marchek. Then Hamilton. Pete's coach comes through in 100th. Cummins is in 101st. Really, really rapid racing tonight. Huge average speeds. Shields is coming through in a second position, but behind them close battle between Gilmore, Reese and Witt. Gilmore, Reese and Witt there, all locked together. And Shields comes over the line, we're going to jump back to those. Reese just stepping away from Gilmore and Witt now. Reese putting in a big effort. Shields comes over the line. Oh, Shields not quite to the line yet. And they're safely away from Reese. Now in it, second position. But Reese has managed to drop Witt. Witt and Gilmore are battling. Witt comes away from Gilmore. 804th. Gilmore in 105. Polo being chased down by Kevin Unsworth, but Kevin's just not been strong enough to catch him. Holly Larson with Junker, and Holly Larson takes it from Gale, and then Junker comes through in 110th. Shields, another Shields. Managing to accelerate away from Karen Bailey here. Shields managed Bailey in 112. Not Real Rides. Just in front of Ace from Riak. Ace trying to claw back that position. It's going to be close at the line. Not Real Rides, just holding on. Ace nearly taking that position back. Move coming through in 150th position. Still some good close battle carrying on down this field. Novi in 16th position. Dart. Clear space behind them. Bitsky with Greasley and Wendy Wonderwheels. Well, Greasley just moves up into 118th position. Bitsky, Gaunt. Gaunt's making a big sprint here. Gaunt moving up into 118th position. Well-timed sprint. Looks like they're going to hold it. Greasley's not quite responded. Bitsky comes over in 120th. Wonder Wheels putting a big effort here to keep Van der Laan from overtaking. Brandt, 23, and Mendes in 24th position. Yeah, is in 125th. So for the results that I wasn't quick enough to call out, you can check those out on rgtdb.com. Fantastic resource for all things RGT. You can join events through there. You can use magic roads from there, and you can check out results from there, which is a great place to go to check up on all the names that I wasn't quick enough to shout out. As position with West trailing slightly in 126. They were making a little bit of that distance up, but has managed to keep line. West for TCC over in 128th position. Vinosa there, as we just see, coming flying past Kimber. 190 meters to the line. Kimber's got the higher watt per kilogram here. They're coming back. Vinosa may have gone too early there. Kimber comes through just on the line. Kimber takes that position from Espinosa. Espinosa went a little bit too early, wasn't able to hold it. Fraser comes over in 9th position. Linda van Dijk is 130th, just ahead of meters ahead of Judy Frankel. Judy Frankel riding under the banner of OTR comes in 31st position. As I say, Dave Morrison organises these events. They're very well attended. They are fortnightly, so alternate weeks, and at the moment RIAC are doing a training session on the weeks when they aren't events, on the West London races on. So there's something for you to do every week on RGT on the Wednesday nights. Frankel comes over the line. Jessica coming over in 132nd position. There is a stream that Dave Morrison will put up on the website that you can go back and rewatch this race. They so fast, well packed at the finish line. If you want to go back and check on any of the action, there'll be a nice stream put on there by Dave Morrison, and all the results will be on there. And he usually does write up, and you'll be able to sign up for the next events in the series. Jessica comes over in 102nd position. Pace coming through in 133rd. Snell is up in 134th. I think that's the last of our live riders tonight coming through. And a great, fast, action-packed event tonight. Hope you've enjoyed watching the stream. We are back tomorrow night with Thursday night's PRT handicap race. Hope you can join us for that. It's on at 7 o'clock. Join in. Don't just watch it, ride it. We'll see you next time and have a great evening.